doing some talking. It's all the thing. It's all the rage of this thing now, talking. It's mental. It's gone viral, talking.
Thanks for letting me out.
And my entire face blew off because of the pressure. Who the thought that was going to go container it was stored within?
The world is very loud.
Please help me pay rent!
Oh my goodness, what's he talking about now?
Hello everyone, hope you're well. Doing another Rambles video just because I feel a bit inspired at the moment to do them. Also, new episode of the podcast with Krayla, who I had on last year, nearly to the day, which I say about 80 times in the episode. I'm wearing the same shirt. I do have a washing machine. I just really like this new shirt from Liam from Cancer Bats. So yeah, please don't assume that I'm either a disgusting human being that just constantly wears the same clothes and doesn't wash, or I've recorded this immediately after Krayla, which I haven't. But there's a couple of things going on in the world that I want to talk on, and there's also a couple of podcast-related things that I feel like it's important to have a holistic view of all the big podcasts in the world. But Diary of a CEO. I used to watch and listen to this podcast quite a lot, especially when I started jogging. I found it really insightful, inspiring, and when he started getting guests on like Gary Vee and Simon Sinek, and I found it really like, oh wow, like this guy, fair enough, you know, he made a lot of money and he sold his business and then he decided that he wanted to do a podcast afterwards. I thought he was like a really good interviewer, and he's had people on like Richard Hammond and various, you know, Piers Morgan, I think he had on. A lot of these people use podcasts as a tool and a utility to promote their thing, which is fine. But recently, I've actually unfollowed Diary of a CEO because Stephen Bartlett is just absolutely just... like, I just went on his Spotify. I might put something up here, actually. It's all just fear, aliens, and it's like Joe Rogan already exists. We don't need another Joe Rogan. But it's just like how to hack your health, why buying a house is pointless, which is obviously an opinion. World War III is about to happen. And it's like, oh my God, like no wonder I stopped listening to podcasts at some point last year for a couple of months, because A, this is scary. And B, it's just like opinion. Oh my God, panic. Like just, well, I don't know. I just find it so like, it's too much. It's overwhelming. It destabilizes me personally, and I don't know. Obviously, people are listening to it, so he's going to keep doing what's popular. You know, that's fine. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed by that. But maybe it will swivel back. I don't know. What other thing was I going to talk about? Linkin Park. Now, this might be a bit negative, so feel free to tune out whenever you want. Turn this video off. For what is a man? Linkin Park playing Download. A lot of people were booing. And I think I would literally give my left arm to watch Linkin Park. Especially for them to play the UK. And from what I can gather, people are booing the fact that they're still continuing. And the fact that Emily isn't as good as Chester. So the only alternative to this, as a band, which has lost an integral member, is to stop. Or they can take 7 years off, which they did, get a new style of vocalist to come in, and try and march on. And everyone's commenting saying, she butchered the old songs. They're playing Download. they're going to play the old songs. They only have a new album, which is going to probably be at absolute maximum. If they played the whole new album all the way through, about 35 minutes. Like, what did you expect and what did you want them to do? Emily Armstrong is a fantastic vocalist, and she will go down in history as the first ever frontwoman to play Download as a headline artist. And I just think people need to calm down. Like, it's okay to not like things, but to comment below on someone's like Instagram, I just think these people are obviously so unhappy with their lives that they try to attack people. I did a video on this before, sorry. Think how much pressure Emily is under as the new vocalist of Linkin Park. Are you mental? And if she goes on Instagram and looks at all these comments, it really bothers me. And I hope that people like Mike and what's the guitarist called? Brad, I think. And Phoenix, I think the bassist is called. I've probably butchered that, sorry. But I just hope that she's surrounded by people that are like, oh my God, you're incredible. Because she has literally taken one of the most hot seat situations. Like, imagine if Soundgarden got a new vocalist. Could you imagine how much comparison there would be? I don't know. It all just feels a bit raw and a bit, imagine if like people before they went on stage looked at social media and thought, oh God, Brad Spooner 92645.
That kid on the TV just called me a dickhead again.
Brad Spooner 92645
actually has a point. And then that affects their performance on stage. Like, I don't know. It just all feels a bit silly. And I am quite aware of the irony of me saying that, we need to stop listening to people's opinions so much. And you're literally watching someone give their opinion on someone giving opinions on things. But I just think we need to take a sec. The fact that Linkin Park is still going is incredible. The album Hybrid Theory is one of the best albums in nu metal history. So maybe just take some stock and be grateful for what you've got, rather than, unfortunately Chester Bennington died. That killed me for about 6 months knowing that. And the fact that they're back and they're trying to keep that flame lit is amazing. So maybe just, I don't know. Maybe all of these accounts are fake and they're all just like bots. But I don't know. Food for thought. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep it bedlam. More stuff coming soon. Cheers, guys. See you in a bit.